order at this time. Tonight is Wednesday, March 2nd, 2016. The time is 7:05. Please, trustee Stevens.
Yes.
Can we get this recorded
Yes.
on your thing and sent to Renee?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Okay, let redo real fast.
you gotta wait. Emily,
Okay.
talk to amongst yourselves.
Okay, well, we're glad you guys are here today. It was such a good spring day. We are recording this now. Our town clerk is not here this evening. So we're gonna record this so we can have minutes. So,
And we're waiting.
and we're waiting. Did you guys enjoy the spring weather today? Yeah, thanks. Okay, we're on, so let's do a redo. The regular meeting of the Board of Trustees will come up here at this time. The day is Wednesday, March the 2nd, 2016. The time is 7:06. For the record, please note that Trustee Butts is not present. However, he might show up later. Oh, and Trustee Guthrie is not here as well, but we do have a quorum. So at this time, will you please stand for the pledge? And Trustee Gardner, would you lead us?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen.
We're so glad you are here this evening. As you can see, our town clerk is homesick tonight. So we wish her to feel better soon. Are there any additions, deletions, or corrections to this agenda? I know of one board, we need to add the separation agreement between the town of Raymond Falls and Mary Duval to this under new business. Any others? Okay. I'll entertain a motion to approve as amended.
So moved. Second.
Discussion. All those in favor vote by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay, consent agenda. We have the board minutes for February 16th. We bring into record the approved PC minutes for January 12th and the 16th. And bills run from February 17th through March 1st for $6,641.41. Are there any items that need to be pulled out for further review? Very well, we'll approve all of these together.
Move to approve consent.
For a second? Second. Okay, all those in favor vote by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay. Public comment. If there are any people who would like to address the board, please stand.
Matt Patrol, 10840. Couple of meetings ago, we had a lengthy discussion about the clerk treasurer. At the end of that discussion, I thought there was consensus from the board to at least seek a candidate for a clerk treasurer. Has that been done? I spoke to the interim clerk last Friday, I believe, and she said that at that time she had not advertised for a clerk treasurer, and I wonder what the logic would be behind the board not seeking a certified clerk treasurer.
Thank you. We can
No
turn
answer.
that over. Not answer, this is not a time. Thank you. Any others?
Mike Roman, I lived on a Cascade, I come here to do the video streaming. I was informed that there's been a complaint of improprieties far as the videos have been concerned, At no time have any of the videos been edited. It's real time, so it would be hard to edit them. I'm fast, but I'm not that fast. I have enhanced, at the request of people, certain videos. They were not put out as a public thing, they were enhanced for those people so they could hear what was said. And they're the only ones that they had. They were never put back onto the YouTube site. So if the board feels that I shouldn't be doing this, let me know. I can stay home on Tuesday nights. The equipment that we have is less than perfect. I've done the best I can with it. And the trustees, Mr. Stevens in particular, we started a dialogue to gradually upgrade the equipment, and I'm more than willing to do that as well as donate to it. I've done the best I can. I've never edited anybody out. If that rumor comes to you, I would wish you squelch it. Thank you.
Anything else? Okay. New business, moving right along. Separation agreement. Board, we received the separation agreement from our town attorney. Had time to look at this. Are there any questions about this? Okay. If there are no questions, I'll entertain a motion to approve the separation agreement between the town of Green Mountain Falls and Marion Duval.
Move to approve separation agreement. Second.
Okay, discussion.
Just by way of disclosure, this is a separation agreement with compensation. And it's public record as we go going out soon. The town will be paying $12,000 to terminate any claims either way. And it's always hard when we have separations with employees, and unfortunately this has happened before, and unfortunately probably happen again. But some of the thinking behind, personally, that is behind my support for this is that the past months of salary are not far off from that compensation amount. Of course, we've not gotten the benefit of the work therein, but at least we have settled this matter. We will not be facing unknown costs of litigation and such like that, which could easily approach hundreds of thousands of dollars. This would go forward.
Okay, thank you, Trustee Stevens. Any other comments? Okay, we have a motion and a second. Okay, all those in favor vote by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Okay, old business, the audit quote. Renee has been going back and forth, talking to Josh, sent him his required stuff that he needed. They will be speaking on Friday, but at this time, Josh has said between $8,000 to $10,000. And that's what he is saying, so, we probably need to go ahead and approve that for Josh to do our audit then, you think, Trustee Stevens? Okay,
Do we have the contract? Let's see.
I don't know if there's a contract yet. Maybe we just
I
say,
would think we should wait until we see
Okay.
the contract.
yeah, so,
And get a final, and they'll give us a range, but we need a final on the range. Right,
Okay.
the contract, so that we can have that review
okay,
first before we decide.
okay. So that was just the update on that. So, let's put this on the agenda next time, and hopefully we will have a contract and stuff there for that. Okay, and then the update to the municipal code, searchable code. We have that, and I printed that off. the gist of, there are two things we can do. We can pay, and I forget for sure, a fee, I believe it's, what does it say? A one-time fee, and then we can be in charge of it all and put it all in there on it. Or we can get them to link it to their stuff, and then they can, they will update all that for us, and they will keep it updated, and then they will send us a hard copy as well of all the ordinances that are changed. So,
Excuse me.
there is a, I remember, I'm trying to remember the talk I had with Renee this afternoon. There is a, trial period for 90 days, maybe, 90-day trial period, right? Okay, and, I think that's, we can get, I think that's, okay, so option one would be the $300 a year. And then you would get, they would do everything for you. And then the second option would be just a $35 fee. You get 10 ordinances per year. So anyway, basically, we're still looking at this.
So it looks like there's two options, Mine Muni Code and then this sort of à la carte bundle. And I guess I don't, it's the first time looking at this, so I don't understand all these services. Code on Internet, Code Bank, Word Bank, Code Bank Compare, Muni Pro, Custom Banner.
It's my understanding for that $300, we would get they would give us a link, like our site would be linked to their site.
Okay.
And then whenever we have new ordinances, we would send all of that to them. They would update all of that for us, keep it current, send us a copy of that. There was something about a $20 fee for each ordinance or something.
Yeah, initial side.
Yeah. So I think we probably need to discuss this more with Renee when she's here. Do you?
Yeah, and probably our town attorney too. So, level of service we need.
Yeah, consider this as a contract type situation.
Right.
We would need his input on it.
Um,
Get a little better definition of what all these things are.
It does look like on the third page maybe, there's services defined, but I just haven't had a chance to read through it.
It's, yeah, it's pretty interesting. The $300, it's Code Bank Compare, and Word Bank. And that's Code Bank is basically a historical of all of your versions of your code. Compare provides user ability to select the past version and compare it to another version. And Ordinance Bank is basically a depository for your ordinances. So it'll hold them it'll hold them until they're approved, and then it'll hyperlink when it's enacted, and then you get instant access from the citizens get instant access to ordinances once they're the 30 days past. So it's pretty dynamic, you know that. But I'd like to look at it a little more and see exactly.
I see just one issue until you'll have a definition because it says for 1 year only.
Right.
And
Well, it's, you pay every year.
I know, but you look at the bottom, it changes, it reverts back to paying at the code, at the stated prices above. So for 1 year, you get a $300 deal, but after that, then you're paying for each, you'd have to decide if you want the code bank,
I
the
see.
bank compare and stuff at those rates. So the rate would go up quite a bit, you know, after year one.
I see.
Hmm.
But yeah, so the Mine Unicode is basically all those things. $795.
For $750 annual.
So that must be
That's 1 year.
that's year one.
Year one is $300. But if you go down
Goes
to
up to 10.
if you go down to municipal documents or something like that, you know, you're looking at.
Actually, if you look at the year one, it says dates through 12/31/15, which is probably a whole price then, I would say.
And then from then on, 1/16 through 12/31/16 is $1,065.
So a little clarity would be good.
But certainly, I'm very interested in us pursuing this, and I like the idea, just gotta figure out
Right,
how
Just
to
to figure out what our boundaries would be about what we really need or don't need on all the services.
it would also be nice to see if there's someone who can come here and talk to us about this. I wonder if they have a representative. I mean, if they have any representatives or anything, so, yes, Mr. Ratton?
Sounds like a good service, would save our clerk man hours. Do you have one contractor who gave you a proposal?
Well, yeah, the municipal code,
Huh?
yes. Just this one,
It's a private company, right?
right,
Okay, did they provide, or can they provide references for other communities about our size, about the same workload? So they can get a favorable recommendation to us,
right,
okay?
There are 3 companies that are operating in Colorado,
Ah.
and I know that one, but I think we should probably investigate the other 2 as well.
right. Okay,
It sounds like an excellent thing to have, but they kind of make it unclear in here because it says 300 for the first year, and then it jumps to 1270. You know.
Is that
You know,
called
for
bait
all-
and switch?
all the items.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
It'd be good to get a little more clarification.
okay. So, you guys are in agreement, then we'll, talk about this again. In the meantime, I'll talk, yeah, we need to read this, this is the first time we've seen this. And, I'll see if, we might be able to get this guy or someone from their organization out here. And then maybe a couple of other people too, but this is something I feel like our town needs. I think it'll help our citizens, so, okay. Reports, there will be in the 3rd, 4th, or 5th annual Easter egg hunt at Joyland. Is it the 5th?
Over 10,000 eggs.
Over 10,000 eggs. It's on March 26th. I'm talking about this now because in the past, we have donated some pool passes for prizes. And so, board, I'd like to talk to you all about how you feel about getting 3 punch card passes for 3 kiddos for the swimming this year. We did 10 passes last year. I mean, 10
swims.
punch, yeah, 10 swims. So,
So that would be, I'm not following, so inside the egg would be 1
Yeah.
free.
they do a raffle, like, so when the
Oh.
kids pick up an egg, they'll have a ticket, some tickets, and different businesses and different places donate different things. And I was standing behind the kiddo last year who got the swim passes for the pool, and he was just so excited, and it was really a great thing, so. I'd like to propose that the board, that the town donates 3 10-punch passes to the Joyland Easter egg hunt for March 26th.
Move approval?
Second.
Okay,
I
discussion?
just had a question. So 3 10 swim punches, so it's
Right,
not a pass, it's a,
right, it's a punch card. It's a punch card with 10 free swims.
right. What do you think about, say, 6 with 5 swims? So that more kids have, I don't know, to spread it around a little bit more, you know?
Right, 6, yeah,
Do we have 5 punch? I don't know.
We don't. We
I'm
have
just throwing it out as an idea,
Right.
to get more.
we would have to get those made, because I think we can just do 10. We can cross out, we can pre-punch 5 of them. So, hi, trustee Jeffrey. So that is a neat idea, to have 5 or 6 5-punch passes to give us.
Catherine just walked in, but we were discussing, for the Joyland Easter egg hunt. Last year, we did a donation of pool passes, punch cards for a raffle for the kids. The motion on was for 3 10 swim passes, and I just kind of was asking how the board felt about spreading that out a little more, having less punches but more cards. So I'm,
More winners?
yeah.
Right. So six winners, and then five. And that's great too, because, maybe they would come back and swim instead of 5 is on. We could get more people swimming. I like that idea. Okay, so,
And what is that worth?
a 10 punch, remind me of our prices. It was $7 to swim last year for a non-resident. So if we had 5, that's $35. 35 times 6. 35 times 6. If we go with $7, we need to put the full stuff on the agenda to start talking about. But, so that's 35 times 6. Right,
About $200.
But our actual cost is 0.
That's true.
Yeah.
Retail.
okay, so we will amend the motion then to 6 5-punch passes for Joyland.
So moved.
Second.
Any more discussion? Okay, all those in favor, vote by saying aye. And they are aye. Okay. Okay. Let's see, nothing else. Trustee Gardner? Do you have a report?
Not really.
Oh, and we were gonna talk about the, yeah, we can do that during the report, About the, meet and greet?
Yeah.
Okay, do you wanna throw that out? Okay, good. It's been a proposed, we've had 2 dates for a meet and greet in here.
Excuse
Proposed
me,
online. Excuse me, hang
your
on just for-
announcement is a political announcement.
No, we need to make a decision as a board whether or not we are going to
To
open up
offer the town hall as a venue for
for 2 meet and
the
greets.
candidate meet and greet.
Right, so 2 different times. The proposed, there's one on March the 6th. I believe, no, March the 8th.
March 8th,
March 8th,
March 15th.
from, before the planning commission, that would be 5:30 to 6:30. And then the other proposed date is March 15th before the board meeting,
6 to 7.
6 to 7. So we need to sort of think about that and what your thoughts are. And,
And who is this for?
the,
All candidates.
all candidates for the election. So,
Well, just to differentiate, a request by a citizen has been made to use the town hall, and that's what we're considering, is whether it's appropriate for the town hall to be used for this
right,
as a board.
right.
And personally, I think it's a very appropriate thing.
I would support either date, I guess. We could free up both times and see whatever the organization comes to. I mean, for us to pick a date, I don't know. I think the bigger question is, do we allow the town hall to be used for such an event? And I think yes. So the date is really inconsequential as long as it's available for either day. I don't know if anyone, whoever requested has even settled on a time, but our date.
Yeah.
Could I have the dates again, please?
Yeah, it's March, the 2 proposed dates are March the 8th at 5:30 and March the 15th at 6 at 6. And the idea is to have 2 meet and greets for all candidates,
Oh, it's both days.
both dates.
Oh.
And that was my question. Do we need 2 meet and greet dates for all candidates?
I don't know that is
I think that's our
a
choice.
board choice. I
Okay.
mean, they're just asking to use the venue, so
We're deciding whether or
I
not
would say
it's
yes.
appropriate to have town hall
Okay.
or
Yeah.
meet and greets here.
And is there an end time?
They will stop when the meetings start.
They're prior to both.
They're prior
the
to,
Planning commission.
Planning commission or board,
I see.
so
yeah.
So they would end at 7.
it's an hour before the.
Well,
They would end
the-
at 6:30 at the planning commission
Commission
meeting.
meeting.
So,
Right.
Right, so they're an hour
so one hour
before.
meeting, okay.
So everybody, that's okay then?
Well, additionally, we have precedent. We've had state representatives use the town hall for meeting, or for town hall
Right.
meetings. We've had similarly, it's a little different, but had the county do their citizens college here and things. And I think it's one of the purposes of having town halls, to place for citizens to gather and get information.
Yes.
Very much agree.
I would like to ask permission then to video stream that, or those two meetings as well, because the request has come from our non-resident property owners that they get to see one of the meet and greets, and I'm more willing to come and do that, since I'll be here for you to do the other ones anyway. Regularly.
So if you're asking to use the equipment, I think that's fine.
I thought the citizen wanted just a social hour,
It says
not a
social.
meeting, but just a social hour. That was the impression.
Whatever it turns out to be is
But do we
is
still-
outside of our
Yeah.
government, just saying, yes, you can use this building. And
No,
we
but
just
I mean,
need
do
to-
we still want it?
There
Film.
was still want it filmed.
Yeah,
Whatever it
I
is,
guess that's my question.
That's on them, I don't know.
Again, I see it similar as public facilities, if you will, it's town property, the
Okay.
camera and stuff, and I think that if we have a volunteer that's willing to do it and they think that it's gonna be worthwhile, why not?
I think the only thing to consider is if we have someone here to open the town hall. I mean, we have meetings at those days, so just someone to be here earlier to open up, or
Right.
if we could arrange
Oh,
for
yeah, two
either
candidates.
staff or someone to be here for that. I mean, I think they're gonna attend the meeting anyway.
Right.
Just make sure that we
Yeah.
have that covered. so they can get in here.
Okay. Yes.
I believe Mr. Lohman announced that he is a campaign manager for certain candidates, and I don't think that would be appropriate for,
If I'm a candidate,
I don't.
actually,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
he is not a neutral party for the filming.
He's not editing, so it doesn't make any difference.
We're not controlling who's.
We're not
filming
controlling
what.
what's
We're
filmed.
Gonna film it.
So it would make no difference.
If you have 9 candidates, or 8 candidates here for 1 hour, I don't know how a live stream event is going to be, I don't know how you're gonna be able to
You will not,
portray the logic or the philosophy of 8 individuals plus the community at large. I don't know that that's gonna, whoever happens to be standing closest to the camera, closest to the microphone is the one who's gonna get heard. In a case like that, someone could ostensibly monopolize the area around the microphone and be the only one heard.
That's
I think
not the
that-
problem of the board, that's
I
the
would-
problem of people sponsoring the event. The
You know,
board
It is
says they
correct,
can
but
use
it is
this
not
for.
something
Well,
within their own-
exactly, who is sponsoring the event?
I don't know who made the request.
That was Margaret Peterson.
I'll speak to that.
Yes, Dick.
There are concerns about format. Would it be a fair and equitable meet and greet? So I called the organizer, Margaret Peterson, at her office this afternoon. Says, oh, it's gonna be very informal. When you come through the door, the candidates will get a name tag, and then you mingle. There'll be no chairs. The candidates won't be lined up. There will be no selected questions. It's just like a cocktail party, she says, for people to go around and mingle and shake hands and meet the candidates.
How many cocktail parties are live streamed?
Well,
Okay,
Well,
that's not, Matt,
I
that's
don't,
not,
I don't
where we're
support the
going.
videoing either, but
okay,
Thank you.
so,
that should be the organizer's decision.
okay. So
And
then
again, we're back just to the appropriateness of using.
the town hall, and then that's it. Okay, so,
So whoever can coordinate with, whoever, I guess, the clerk, whoever they.
Whoever can
need.
coordinate, I don't know.
right.
Yeah, but I support the venue, sure.
Okay. Okay, trustee Gardner, anything else?
No, no.
Okay. Trustee Cook, trustee Stevens,
No report?
trustee Flynn,
I wanted you guys to know that I'm still pursuing, some cross-training for our, planning commission members. I've spoken with the mayor of Manitou. They have a similar system to us, and they have a very experienced planning commission. And, she was very receptive to the idea and was going to speak with their planning commission to coordinate a time where they could get together and kind of go over how to review land use and things like that, things to look for. So I think it's a good training opportunity. It's just not moving quickly, but it is still moving, so.
thank you for doing that. Trustee Guthrie,
Well, I guess you've already heard about the Easter egg hunt that
yes.
the chamber's planned. And that's the only news I've received from the chamber so far. And no developments that I'm aware of with the Green Box project for the summer.
Okay, thank you. Okay, board, we had Mr. Cullinan's report in our packets. And then we also have Chief Bradley's report. Okay. Any questions about those at all?
There's one addition that I'd add is, the mayor, myself, and trustee Cook got the opportunity to train with our law enforcement officers down at the Color Springs Training Center, and it was really impressive and eye-opening, and really educated me personally about the training that they're doing and the split-second decision-making they're having to make in lethal and non-lethal situations. And you think about it, and it's important, but actually do it and see it, watch it is a whole different thing.
That's a great evening. Okay. Okay, is there any other business? Okay, if there's no other business, our meeting is adjourned at 7:35? Or 7:35. That's 7:35.
That's a really.
That's a record.
Tyler got that.
We've had some quick ones.
This is,
That's good, thank you. Yeah, everyone.